With us tonight. The pre-travel testing program is set to begin in 12 days, but some are concerned about enforcement. Visitors and residents who do not get an approved COVID-19 test 72 hours before arrival will have to quarantine. But even with the state's Travels app that's been in use since August, many have slipped through the cracks. Nikki Schenfeld explains.
As the state gears up to welcome back tourists, there are still concerns regarding testing and enforcement.
I have direct contact with some of the screeners who screen these people when they come in. People are confused. Travelers are confused. And sometimes they use that confusion as an excuse.
She says just last week, the state started screening people who stated they were staying at vacation rentals, which has been non-essential and illegal in Honolulu for months.
And they're told you cannot quarantine in a temporary vacation rental. You must quarantine in a hotel.
She says it's helped reduce the number of quarantine breakers, but some still find ways around the rules. She says now people will rent a hotel room, leave their belongings in the room, not check out, and slip past hotel staff to check into their vacation rental, so hotel staff can't keep tabs on them.
That's totally unacceptable, and that's where I think we have to do a much better job on follow-up with quarantine, and we really got to get better communication from hotels.
Once travelers arrive, they will be required to upload their negative test results into their Safe Travels app, which will allow them to rent a car, check in at hotels, and do certain activities. But with thousands of visitors checking in daily, how will hotels know who has to quarantine or not?
All that information is tabulated and then given to each of the county police departments, including the City and County of Honolulu Police Department. With that information, they know who should be in quarantine and who shouldn't. And if they find someone who's out at the beach who should be in their hotel room quarantining, they'll be cited and taken back to the hotel to quarantine.
Keene says the Attorney General's office has been crucial in investigating and arresting quarantine breakers and believes CARES money should be given to expand their investigation team.
They can hire more special investigators. They can give them overtime. We can work with them and really have somebody on call after hours.
Senator Dela Cruz says Governor Ige has more funds available.
I think the public would like enforcement. We need enforcement so that we can make sure we limit the spread of the disease.
Testing upon arrival is also a big debate on whether the state can open safely in 2 weeks. Nikki Schenfeld, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Nikki, thank you.